Hi, sorry if I don't know where to look. I have a new phone. It's a very long story as to why I have a new phone. Um, Firstly, I apologize for not getting any videos up this weekend because I lost my phone. Went out Friday night, had a few drinks with one of the workmates that was leaving. It was a great night. I got to dance, and I haven't danced for years, like freaking years, and I miss it so much. Um, it was just a cool little pub, lots of older people, so it was fun. We're all out there just making a fool of ourselves. It was cool. Might have had a little too much to drink. Um, I had stopped purchasing drinks, which reminds me I need to find a way to pay back the lady that's paid my bill. Um, that's another story. So on my way home, I parked at my favourite spot that's near a train station because I thought that's where I'd get off and walk from there. Um, and so I got to a certain point and I could see my van, and I had my phone in my hand with the directions, turn left here and everything, because I'm still not used. I'm getting more used to different areas as I get about, but when I'm slightly intoxicated and it's night time, I have no sense of direction, so I was just following my Google Maps. So what else? So yeah, I put it in my bag, my phone in my bag, and then got to the van, and I moved a bunch of stuff off my bed and shoved it down to the end, what like I do, and um, looked for my phone. I thought I took my phone out and put it where I usually do, but I couldn't find it, and I was like, I'm tired. I'm not doing a video drunk anyway, that'd be silly. Um, I'd be singing and something. So I left it, woke up in the morning, had another bit of a look for it. I was a little worse for wear. So I slept a lot, consumed water, got up, tidied bits and pieces here and there, and kept looking for the phone throughout the day. And then I was feeling better towards the end of the day, and then Sunday morning looked for it really hard. Also Saturday I backtracked to where I was, and I'm like, I couldn't have lost it. It was like 20 steps from having it in my hand, putting it in the bag, getting to the van. Couldn't have lost it, but I was convinced that I had. So then yesterday I had to drive from that spot over to here where my new phone company is, and the only one that I knew of, because I didn't have my phone to Google Map the closest one. I don't know anyone's phone number off by heart to call them and say, hey, can you call my my phone number in about 5 minutes when I get back to my van so I can look for it. So yeah, but at that point I had thought I must have lost it. I must have dropped it outside when I had my keys getting into the van, although I remember everything, so it was really annoying to think that, yeah, anyway. So did that. Then Sunday I managed to make it all the way back here with no Google Maps. So I did have a victory. I managed to get around without depending on Google Maps talking to me. So did that, but I got there too early. They didn't open until 10:30. It was 9 at that point. And the reason I left at that time because it was starting to like rain / snowy kind of. I'm like, I don't want to get stuck here or I needed to be able to look at road signs and try and think of that rather than not slipping and sliding everywhere. So did that early. So I sat in my van for an hour and a half waiting for it to open. Then I go in there. They called it, and I said, oh, can you keep calling it? And my van's parked right outside. I'll go and have a listen. But I have it on silent for work all the time, and I very rarely take it off silent unless I'm like watching videos and stuff. And I think those volume controls are different to my actual ringtones and everything. So that didn't work out. So I didn't hear it. So then I was convinced, okay, I've lost it. I'll just get another phone. And to get one exactly the same, I had an LG. I would have had to pay an extra, and I didn't have enough money. I still got to wait until Thursday, and yeah, I was like, okay, so I just got this one, which is free, but I was paying $50 for 10 gig, but that was a special. It was $50 for 20 months, and then it'll go to its normal $60 a month. But because I had to get a phone, I had to change the plan slightly, and it didn't get that bonus, and so it's just back onto the normal 60. And then they said, would you like phone coverage, like accident stuff? And if I do lose phone, so yes, another $70 a month now. But sometime during the week I'll go back and I can cancel that, take that off, because, well, I found my phone, because I got this morning my alarm went off, turned it off, and I'm like, oh, that sounds like my old phone. And then I'm like, oh, it's my old phone. Ripped out of bed. It had fallen down behind here, like kind of under my driver's seat. So anyway, so now I have two phones. I do have a cracked screen on that one, so it might have fallen and hit hard down there, or I could have dropped it Friday night. I don't remember dropping it Friday night. I think it might have just been the way it felt, because it fell into a really weird spot. So it's still usable. So what I'll do is I'm going to keep that one to download music and everything for work. So that could just be my music, and a spare phone if I do ever lose one again. So yeah, that was that. Got to get used to using this. I've got a Sony. It is huge. It's like huge. So learning how to use that. This is my first video on it. Sorry, it's a bit of a ramble, but that was my weekend. Had a great time Friday night. I was all mopey and depressed on Saturday because I thought I'd lost my phone, and then Sunday when I got my new phone, no one had even noticed that they hadn't heard from me, because I was going to like let everyone know, yep, I got home okay, and no one gave a shit. So I was like, oh, it's my own fault. Kind of keep people at arm's length, so I need to be a little more social and choose a few people that I would trust to look out for me. Anyway, I'm gonna leave it at that and just pop this up, just to see how the video quality is, and if it's shitty on this one, because I look at different spots on here and different stuff comes up on the screen here as I'm filming myself. You guys let me know. My lighting might not be perfect again, although it does seem to look better anyway. So yeah, let me know what you think of the video quality, as in the picture and the sound, not necessarily what I'm saying. Okay, gonna upload this. I'm not gonna edit it because I don't have that program on here, which I still need to work out to get on my laptop, which I still, oh, so many things to just, I need to get sorted. Alrighty, take care. How do I stop it? There we go. Bye.